Hi there, Michael from Parallax Live here to tell you about the March 2015 Xbox Live Games with Gold titles. First up is hangover from last month's Games with Gold. It's Hash Idarb. This is a 2D multiplayer focused indie title. It was originally released to coincide with February's Xbox Games with Gold. It's got a Metacritic rating of 80%, a user score of 78%. The second game coming to Xbox One is a new title to Games with Gold. It's Rayman Legends. This was originally released in February of 2014. It's got a Metacritic rating of 91%, but interestingly, a user rating of 76%. Now, I'm inclined to agree with the user rating rather than the critic rating. It's a very pretty game and very slightly mildly inventive, but it's often frustratingly hard, and it's also quite poorly checkpointed. It's the kind of game that I can only really play for a few hours before hitting that vertical difficulty curve that starts sending you back to the beginning of a level every time you die. Now, the first game hitting the Xbox 360 this month will be available from the 1st of March to the 15th of March. That is Tomb Raider. It is, of course, the reboot, not the very original Tomb Raider. This was originally released in March 2013. It's got a Metacritic rating of 86%, a user average of 85%. I think that fairly reflects a largely successful reboot of the series. Many aspects of the game worked. It takes a lot of cues from Uncharted. It's easily the best Tomb Raider game since the very early days. Although it also takes a number of annoying missteps. It's a little badly paced, it's rather too long, to be honest. The story is absolutely terrible, and the reinvention of the Lara Croft character isn't at all successful. They've managed to turn a very likeable, upper class, almost female Indiana Jones type character into an annoying, whiny middle class brat who very quickly acquires a taste for killing. But hey, again, it's part of your membership, and if you haven't played Tomb Raider yet, it's a great time to actually get into this game, particularly with the sequel Rise of the Tomb Raider coming to Xbox formats later this year, and presumably every other format next year. The second game coming to Xbox 360 in March will be available from the 16th to the 31st of the month. It's going to be BioShock Infinite. Now, Microsoft really is saving the best to last here. This also was released originally in March 2013, had a Metacritic ranking of 93%, user rating slightly below that actually, 85%. Well, this time I agree with the Metacritic rating. BioShock Infinite is a truly superb game. In my own review of the title, I described it as the best long-form first-person shooter since Half-Life 2. And the reasons for that are the extremely well realised world. I mean, yes, we've left behind the underwater city of Rapture, but we do have instead the floating cloud city of Columbia, which is very well realised both graphically and in terms of design. The story, a lot of people found the story annoying. I found it to be quite clever and interesting, even if the ending did slightly fall apart. And the combat is rock solid, so easily the best of March's Games with Gold offerings, and frankly, Rayman Legends, Tomb Raider and BioShock Infinite is a very strong showing. Sony have got their work cut out for them to compete with that this month. And finally, we've heard that Microsoft are going to offer double the number of games in April's Games with Gold offerings. So expect 2 new games for the Xbox One and 4 new games for the Xbox 360. Let's hope that they're as strong as this month's lineup. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.
What was that?